Hi moms and dads and 4K friends. My name is Miss Kristen and I'm one of the teachers at the Nature-Based program that's a partnership between the West Bend School District, the Kettle Moraine YMCA, and River Edge Nature Center. One of the reasons I love our nature-based program so much is that we get to learn outside and make tons of cool discoveries. Today, I brought my little teddy bear outside. Oh no, it looks like he's going to sleep already. Wake up, little guy. There he is. He's all bundled up in his hat. And you know bears already have a fur coat on, so he's nice and cozy. I think maybe he was falling over because what are bears doing right now? That's right, friends. They're hibernating. They're taking a nice long nap over winter because they don't have a lot of food to eat. Why don't I wait just a minute so you can run and grab your teddy bear? I'll wait. Do you have it? Awesome. Today, friends, we're going to read a book about being detectives, animal detectives, and looking for signs outside of what animals we're visiting. In the snow is a great place to find animal footprints called animal tracks and even some animal scat. The friends in my class know that scat is animal poop. And that sounds kind of silly, but in my class, we like to use lots of fun science words. So we don't call animal poop poop. We call it scat. That starts with a S and S sound. Can you say scat? Awesome. We'll go on a little hike after our story and look for some signs that animals have been here. We'll be animal detectives. But first, I thought we would read a fun story. Do you have your teddy bear? Good. I have mine too. They'll listen to our story also. The title of this story, and I'm going to point to each word as I say it, is In the Snow. Who's been here? I think we can be animal detectives while we're reading this book together, too. Thumbs up if you think so. Awesome. The author and the illustrator, the person that wrote the words of the story and drew the pictures, is the same person. Lindsay, Barrett, George. Let's see what happens in this story, In the Snow. Who's been here? I see a little chipmunk. Oh, there's the title again, In the Snow. Who's been here? It is cold and quiet on this winter morning. Cammy, do you want to go sledding on the hill by the old school? William asked. Sure, Cammy says. Mom says we can put on some corn for the animals on the way, William says. I wonder what they want to put corn out as they're walking. The children walk up the lane and cross the township road. They follow an old trail into the woods. Cammy stops to throw corn on the ground. William sees tracks between some barberry bushes. Ooh, he sees some tracks. He sees some animal footprints in the snow. Who's been here? I wonder, what do you think? Who's been there? Oh, it says it's a ruffed grouse. That looks like a kind of bird. I bet that bird liked eating the berries in the barberry bushes. William and Cammy hike up a small hill. they heard a bird song. Whoo-it, whoo-it, whoo-it. The children reach a clearing in the woods, and the bird is gone. But fuzzy red balls sprinkle the snow under a clump of sumac. Who's been here? Sumac is a kind of like a bushy tree that gets these fuzzy, soft red clumps that grow on it. And some fell right in the snow. Who's been there? What do you think might have been eating the sumac? Ooh. I bet the kids in my class know what kind of red bird that is. A cardinal. The friends in my class know that a cardinal is one of Miss Kristen's favorite birds. I love those red cardinals. And the male cardinals, the ones with the bright red feathers, the male ones, the daddy ones, those have the bright red feathers. He was eating the sumac. Good job, animal detectives. Let's turn the page and see what other animals are in the book. The trail winds along the frozen pond. William and his sister look up into the branches of an old oak tree. They see a leafy nest. Who's been here? There's a nest all the way up the tree up there, made of leaves. I wonder who's been here. A family of gray squirrels. Squirrels live in nests just like birds during the winter time. Their nests are called drays. Can you say dray? That's how they keep warm in the winter time. The children pass a hemlock tree. Freshly cut and gnawed branches lie at the bottom of the tree, but there are no footprints. Who's been here? Let's find out. What do you think? There's been no footprints, no animal tracks. A porcupine. Oh my, that porcupine was gnawing up the branches of the tree. No footprints because I guess he's in the tree already. Let's put the rest of the corn under that white pine tree, Cammie says. And they spread the corn and find a pellet of feathers and bones at the base of the tree. Who's been there? That's a pellet that got left by an animal. And friends in my school, we talked about this animal. I'll give you a clue. It goes, whoo, whoo, whoo. Do you know what left the pellet? Let's find out. A great horned owl. That's right. After they eat, they leave those pellets behind as clues that they were there. William stops the toboggan. He sees a small hole in the snow. It is the entrance to a tunnel. Broken acorn shells surround the hole. Who's been here? What animal do you think has been there? Broken acorn shells. That's a good clue. What do you think? Let's find out. A chipmunk. Chipmunks love to eat acorns. William and Cammie follow the trail down to the brook. They see tracks going in and out of the water. William finds a fish head on the bank. Who's been here? What likes to eat fish? Let's find out. Ooh, that's an animal called a mink. And he caught a trout fish out of the water to have for dinner. A clump of birch trees grows along the trail. A patch of bark has been rubbed off one of the trees. Right here, a patch of the birch bark has been rubbed off the tree. I love birch trees. You can tell it's a birch tree because it has this beautiful white bark with little bits of black in it. But a part of the bark is gone. What do you think has rubbed it off the tree? Let's check it out. Let's look. A buck. And a buck is a male deer, a daddy deer. They have long antlers growing out of their head, and he's using it to rub off the bark of the tree. A buck. The trail passes through a gate in a stone wall and ends in an open field at the top of the hill. We're here, William says, and it's a long way down. Cammie finds a toboggan with a thermos of hot chocolate, 3 cups, and some donuts. I wonder who's been here, asked Cammie, but William knows. Who do you think left hot chocolate and donuts for William and Cammie? Do you think it was a deer? Do you think it was a chipmunk? Let's find out. Who do you think that is? Maybe it's Mommy. She left those treats for William and Cammie. And that's the end of our story, friends. That was a really good story, and you were awesome nature detectives for that story, trying to find out what animals left signs behind in the snow. I think we should take a little walk right in my backyard. I have a favorite trail right around the corner. Let's see if we can figure out who's been here. I'm even gonna take our friend Bear with us. Let's go, Mr. Bear. All right. Go through the snow. And it's pretty cool because we can even leave our own tracks behind in the snow. I'm leaving big footprints, big tracks as I walk down the trail. I'm looking for signs that an animal was here. Oh, well, look at this. Look at this, friends. Doesn't this look like maybe a buck was here, just like in the story? I see that lots of bark has been pushed away. I think that's a good sign that a buck was here. Let's see if we can find some more signs that maybe a deer was here or a buck. I'm gonna look in the snow. Oh my! Come, friends, come look. Look right here. I see 2 toes walking through the woods. 2 toes means that is a deer track. Those tracks are too big to be mouse tracks. Do you think they look too big to be chipmunk tracks too? I think so. And I see 2 toes, so that tells me that's a deer track. Let's walk over here and see if we see any other signs that animals were here. We're gonna look up We're gonna look down and we're gonna look all around. Ooh, over here, friends, look. I see some little round things in the snow. What do you think that is? Yeah, you're right. That's scat. And it looks round. So those little round pellets tell me that that came from a bunny. So we had a deer right here and a bunny over here. Good job, animal detectives. Should we look a little farther and see what else we find? Let's go. Wow. Ooh, look here. It looks like this bark has been rubbed away too. And it's right by the deer tracks we saw before. I think the deer came over here too. Ooh, wow. Oh, look here. Friends, I saw another sign that an animal was here. Look at this. What do you think that was from? Who's been here? Oh, there's one over here too. A feather. What animal has feathers? Birds have feathers. Wow, animal detectives, we didn't even go for a very long hike and we've already figured out that 3 animals have been here. A buck, a rabbit, and a bird by the signs they left behind. I think our teddy bears are getting a little sleepy. Friends, right in your backyard, you can go look in the snow for signs. You can be an animal detective in your backyard or at the park. The snow is a great place to find signs that animals were there. Think about where they were going and where they've been. I think it's time to walk back to our seats and we're gonna sing a little song to our teddy bears that I like to sing in my class. We'll put our bears down for a long winter's nap. Come on, little bear. We'll get you nice and comfy. Get your bears nice and comfy too. And maybe you want to curl up during this song and pretend that you're a little hibernating bear. We sing a little song about sleeping bears and it goes like this. Bears are sleeping, bears are sleeping in their caves, in their caves. Wonder when they'll wake up, wonder when they'll wake up in the spring, in the spring. Do you hear the little bears snoring? They're hibernating. Time to wake up, time to wake up. Sleepy bears, sleepy bears. It is springtime, it is springtime. Wake up now, wake up now. I think we're gonna let our little bears sleep. But friends, it was amazing having this story time with you. And I hope you have a chance to go outside and explore your backyard in the snow and be an animal detective. I can't wait to hear what you find out there. Bye, friends.